Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm back with a brand new video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the WWE Legend Series 24 Kurt Angle figure. We're going to make this one pretty quick because it's looking like the sky is about to fall any moment out here, so let's proceed. Love this boxing. Of course, this is Kurt Angle, Olympic gold medalist, multiple time WWE champion. He's done it all in WWE, one of the all-time great wrestlers in just not WWE, but wrestling history, period. When you talk about great wrestlers of all time, great overall wrestlers, even, the in-ring performance with everything else, he's right there with, Shawn Michaels, with Bret Hart. He is in that category of all-time great in-ring wrestlers. And even in today's wrestling landscape, if you're a fan of AEW, you got your Will Ospreays and Swerve Stricklands and a litany of guys in AEW that can work. And then in Japan, you got your Hiroshi Tanahashis and your Kazuchika, well, he's in AEW, Kazuchika Okada. At any list, and just to put it, maybe just to frame it more briefly, more succinctly, any list of the greatest performers in wrestling over the last 25 years cannot be complete without Kurt Angle. He is so good, he was so great, and I feel like a lot of people have forgotten that, and just not his work in WWE, but also his work that he did in Impact Wrestling for years. So one of the all-time great wrestlers I've ever seen. He has every facet, every check mark of what you would, take to be a superstar. He had the in-ring, the look, the ability, the charisma, humor. He was able to do it all. So we're going to get into this figure. And see on the back of this, we have the other wrestlers in the series. Hulk Hogan, which I have that figure. Farouk, which you have the Anvil Neidhart. And let's not waste any time because it's about to get pretty wet out here. And again, got this figure a long time ago. Man, I got this figure, I want to say was it last year? Not sure, but I've had it for a while. But yeah, we're really going to speed up because it really feels like it's getting, here you go, it's like it's getting a little darker out here, so we're not going to waste any time. And of course, we got the little strips that I cannot stand. Let's just see if I can clean it. But now we have the final one. Yes. All right. And I'm just gonna. We actually have one around his shirt. So. All right. So here you go, Kurt Angle. You have the additional, hands, interchangeable hands in here as standard. And man, really great figure. And this is Kurt Angle, definitely from peak, I would say 2000 through 2000, through 2001 era Kurt, when he still had hair, of course. You have his, traditional American getup, the gold medals, 2 gold medals around the neck, very nice touch. You have the famous "It's True, It's True" t-shirt. That was his motto, "It's true, always D true." And very good, I'm not going to take the shirt off just for the purposes of this because it made me a little just more complex, but I'm going to keep the shirt on. But, nice singlet, the red, the gold, red and white. And, the knee pads, boots, head scan is on point. I mean, this looks, just like Kurt Angle from 2000 through 2001. I mean, you can't get better than that. Just a solid good figure, and I don't have a lot of Kurt Angle figures, so I'm very happy to have this. I think I have a basic or two. I have the greatest entrance, the entrance series figure. I forgot what the exact title of that line is, but I have that, and maybe 1 or 2 others, but mostly basic. So I do not have a lot of Kurt figures, so this is a nice piece to the collection. And again, Kurt Angle, the Olympic gold medalist, Olympic hero, one of the all-time greats in professional wrestling history. I mean, his matches, just in WWE alone. And keep in mind, the thing about Kurt Angle that speaks to his greatness is that he packed into really I would say 2001, 2, 3, 4, 5, he packed into a 6.5-year career in WWE just alone what he made a legacy that it took other wrestlers over a decade, if not more, to make. I mean, when he got in WWE, this guy, you really, unless you were living back in 2000, his rise was something that up to that point in time, you rarely saw in wrestling. You rarely saw a wrestler come from a non-professional wrestling background and dominate the way that he did with such ease. And like, he took the wrestling quicker than, as far as a major star in wrestling, he took the wrestling quicker than nearly anyone in the history of the business to become the level of star that he did. So again, Kurt Angle, all-time great. He's done it all in WWE, classic matches against Steve Austin, The Rock, Chris Benoit. I would say Shawn Michaels. I would say Chris Benoit's all-time best opponent. If you want to see great professional wrestling, watch any of their singles matches from 2000 through 2002, really through 2003, and you can't go wrong. Specifically the Royal Rumble 2003 match. That's to this day one of the all-time great WWE title matches of all time. So again, hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for taking the time out to watch it. I appreciate you, and it is about to start raining, so I will see you after a while. Peace.